Good evening and welcome to St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Overland Park. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week. We've got girls tournament soccer, the third place game of the Bob Durig Memorial Mocan Challenge, as we got Park Hill taking on Blue Valley Northwest. Kevin Wyke and Allie Trost bringing you the Hy-Vee High School game of the week on a nice spring day here in Kansas City. A little bit cool in the low 50s and a little bit of a strong wind out of the north. Allie, obviously these teams won their first game, but then they lost in the semifinals. But keep in mind, in the semifinals, you're playing St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Teresa's Academy, two of the best in the city. So these teams look to bounce back. However, they're fighting the injury bug a little bit in both these teams' cases. Yeah, injury bug is the name of the game today, Kevin. And starting with Blue Valley Northwest, Reagan Priest, their number 9, their starting forward, is going to be a big absence for them. Coach Podhoven was telling me this week that, she was really impressed, though, that as just a sophomore, she was very forthcoming with her injury, said wasn't worth the risk of furthering the groin strain that she suffered the other night. And so they're going to keep her out just to make sure she's ready for the regular season, but still a huge absence. In her place, they're going to play with Carly Gannon as kind of a false 9 to try and make up for that. They tried that out on Monday, so it looks like that's what they'll be going with again tonight. Now over to Park Hill. They're going to be without Darcy Cato, who suffered a fractured collarbone injury on Monday, which is a really tough one, but they'd kind of gotten into a good rhythm with their outside right back and outside left back, and now are going to have to make some adjustments there. So be looking for what they do defensively to kind of counteract the absence of Darcy Cato. So that's really going to be a struggle for these two teams. But like you said, great matchup. They played against two of the best teams in the city, and now they're going to be facing off against one another tonight in this third place game, which will be really good competition. And we're back with the opening kickoff. Park Hill, Blue Valley Northwest girls soccer. Yes, we got action in 2021. The kickoff next. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Got a little bit of a wind out of the north-northwest. We're at St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Overland Park. And we're ready for the third place game. Your officials, Masoud Bolsferi is one of the ARs, along with Amarat Kali. And the man in the middle will be Bradley Canova. Park Hill will be the team in white and red. And there's one of their captains who had an amazing goal, about 40, 50 yards out. That's Jordan Austin. And on the other side for Blue Valley Northwest, they're in the dark uniforms. As you take a look at one of their top players, Megan Yates, a midfielder, and she'll be flying around the pitch. She never seems to tire. As we're ready for the opening kickoff here in this bring the best in the Metro and let them get at it early in the soccer season. This was an invention of Craig Ewing back when he was the head coach here at St. Thomas Aquinas. Bring the best teams from both sides of the state line and let's get after it. Park Hill, impressive in game 1 on Saturday as they were down 2-0 to Shawnee Mission East, and you think, oh my, they're in big trouble, but they were able to rally, Allie, and get the W and move on to the semifinals. So they got a header put in there pretty quick by Allison Stanich, a sophomore defender. And they were able to take advantage of a couple of set pieces in the second half and win 3-2, but semifinals didn't go quite their way as they lost to St. Teresa's Academy, but put up a good fight. St. Teresa's is one of the top teams in the Metro. And then on the other side of things, you got Blue Valley Northwest. They got a nice win in their first round game. They beat Lee Summit North, then lost to St. Thomas Aquinas in the semifinals. So both these teams are trying to rally after a semifinal. And a shot in there! That is Allison. Is that, no, that's check that. That is Chase Enderly. Kevin, that all started with a bad giveaway defensively there for Blue Valley Northwest.
can't be liking that this early on in the game, but way to capitalize there for Park Hill, putting on the pressure early, which was, you know, in talking with Coach Heavey before the game, that was point of emphasis for them to come out aggressive, come out fast, and did just that. That was the goal there, was a result of that pressure early.
And Enderle headed to Air Force to play soccer. She's a midfielder, senior. So a good start for Park Hill. Once again playing without Darcy Cato, a junior who's out with a collarbone injury. But on the other side, as Allie mentioned, the injury to the top scorer for Blue Valley Northwest, Reagan Priest, sophomore forward, is out with a groin injury. But I talked to their head coach, Michelle Pothoven. She feels like hopefully Reagan will be back next week. They have a game Thursday, and they're hoping that she can bounce back from that groin injury she suffered on Saturday.
Yeah, and as we talked about in the open there, Kevin, Michelle was really impressed with the way that Reagan was able to handle that injury, and they were really on the same page with what to do as far as her availability for tonight's game and just in the MoKan tournament here.
And there is Mackenzie Heavey, who's the Park Hill coach. She's in her second year, playing college soccer at Wisconsin-Milwaukee, which is Division I soccer. And then the other coach on the sideline, well, we saw her for about a half second. That's Michelle Pothoven, and also Brian Pollock, who serves as the boys coach at Blue Valley Northwest. Michelle is the head coach. There is Michelle. She's in her third year, native of Iowa. Team 2-1. They opened the season beating an EKL team. I think kind of raised some eyebrows when they beat Liège 6-0. That was an impressive win to start the season. And then they rallied against Shawnee Mission East, but lost in the semifinals. And here's Park Hill on the attack again. This is a scrappy team. Ellen Nelson wins a corner for Park Hill.
It was a good effort there. You know, Coach Heavey, that's their game plan. They want to take it down the flanks. They want to try to find that pass through, combine outside and try to get it inside. A good effort there. Wins the corner kick, which sets them up in a nice dangerous position here early to maybe get ahead by 2.
Ellen, one of their young sophomores, but here's a Stanich, who I thought scored the first goal. Got the 12s and the 17s mixed up as the shot is a nice ball in there, but Blue Valley Northwest first to get ahead on it. Enderling fires another shot that runs into traffic in front of the goal, but Enderling's feeling good early. She has the early goal and took another shot. As you take a look at the hustle there, I think this is a girl you need to watch out for, Isabel DeBuel. She's a freshman, exciting player, number 13. She has the ball on her foot. She's highly skilled. Oh, she goes down. No call. They say play on. Officials keep the action going here as Park Hill on the counterattack. It is Jaden Dorrell, who's headed to Missouri State. She's a senior forward. She's a very dangerous player. You need to get her some touches if you're Park Hill.
Yeah, they call her JD. You could tell she was trying to hold up there looking for Paige Berry to get in a favorable position. Couldn't get there in time.
Right now, the early aggressor is Park Hill, as Blue Valley Northwest trying to get it out of their own area, and that's been a struggle thus far.
Yeah, they've really been putting on the pressure. This game has primarily been played here in Blue Valley Northwest half.
It's interesting talking to the coaches. We got Sophie Shaw in goal for Blue Valley Northwest. She's our with the win goalkeeper. And then Lauren Walt. She'll probably play the whole game for Park Hill, but as far as Blue Valley Northwest goes, Nemo Canary will get in some action. She's against the win keeper. Karani, I beg your pardon. Nemo Karani. She's their freshman goalkeeper. Blue Valley Northwest plays the 3-5-2. Park Hill's more of a 4-3-3 team, but starting lineups are meaningless since all the girls will be out there playing. And here's DeBuell, who's the very exciting freshman for this squad. She's going to take a shot. And Yates coming in late, and Wolk able to beat her to that 50-50 ball.
You know, I can't really tell there if she was going for the shot or if she was looking for the cross, but either way, that almost worked out there. Pretty dangerous play into the box.
Yeah, that was Megan Yates, the junior midfielder, who was storming in. DeBuell kind of set her up, but Wolk able to get there. A lot of contact. No call. Now here's Enderling, another takeaway. She has the early goal in this one. Park Hill in this tournament. Of course, in 2018, they won a state championship in Class 4. Blue Valley Northwest had their run with Coach Rick Pribble back in 2011, and then they won 3 in a row, 13, 14, and 15. So why they were picked for this tournament. Ball deflects. Now the ball in front, and the shot taken there by Yates. Yates, an early pass. We mentioned that she never seems to tire. And working the sideline is Ellen Nelson. He steps on the defender. Now will fire the shot. Was that a shot or was that a cross there? I don't know.
It looks like we got another Schross situation going on. Looking, I think far post, but maybe didn't do the check into the box as she should have with her eyes there to see where her girls were, because that ball was not played anywhere near where anyone was. So it looks like it could have been a shot there, but yeah.
And now there's the freshman, DeBuell. And it's blocked away. Good defense there by Cassie Koch.
Yeah, DeBuell's been great on the ball so far and really composed and has done a good job controlling it and creating chances outside of the box and playing inside, but just got to keep knocking. Here we go.
Corner for Blue Valley Northwest. Gagnon will do the honors. It's knocked out. It'll be a Northwest throw-in. See Gagnon doing the honors after she had the corner. I feel like they're relying on a 9th grader now that they've lost their star Priest. It's a lot of responsibility for DeBuell, but she's a very skilled 9th grader. They've got girls up front. They can use Abby Hoffman. We've seen her working up front there. Shellhammer, one of the seniors. Hoffman's had a very good tournament. Gagnon. Everybody's going to have to pick up the pace as we get a foul and a restart for Park Hill. There's Isabel Shellhammer, a senior, one of the team captains. Bloss, one of their center backs and one of their top defenders, will restart the play. Well, the wind's been a big factor, Allie, in this tournament. What's your thoughts on playing with the wind and playing against the wind if you're a player there on the pitch?
Well, there's a pro and con for each, but especially when you're playing on a turf field, if you've got the wind on your back, you have to be very aware of the pace that you're putting on the ball, because it will carry not only with the wind but on the turf. And, you know, I was talking with Coach Pothoven there. Looks like we got a substitution.
Looks like Abby Allen's going to check in, and also running out there, Jane Winkler. Once again, if you're not familiar with high school soccer, the girls can just freely substitute in. So great for the announcers. Every time you look out there, there's 3 or 4 other new girls running around out there. And like, who the heck are these girls?
Well, the Winkler twins had, Coach Pothoven had nothing but great things to say about them, described them as workhorses, just 2 very well-rounded girls, part of student government in addition to the soccer team, hard workers, very academic, and they use their bodies well on the field, very feisty players as well.
Yeah, they are hard to tell apart. If you see them by face, you'd be having trouble telling them apart. And now here comes Park Hill coming back. Paige Berry, she's a young freshman. She's getting action now with the Cato injury. As Dilbeck there with the tackle.
Yeah, just again, that's what I'm talking about with the turf and with the wind. You just got to keep the ball close, but there was a tackle there.
Yeah, Dilbeck got shaken up on Saturday, but she was back to playing in the semifinals on Monday. Good to see her back out there. Here's a shot. And
oh, looks like that's on the outside.
No,
nope, that was it.
Yeah, it did get in. Okay, an optical illusion is the goal by Jordan Austin, one of the team captains. And she had the big goal from like 45 yards out, and she's able to creep it in the inside post there. And it's a 2-0 start as it just curves in here.
Coach Heavey's been so impressed with Jordan Austin, not only as a leader on the field, but just with her technique on the ball, and specifically when it comes to just taking shots and taking those chances. You saw that with the rocket that she had on Monday, and then just there taking the opportunity outside the box. She didn't try and play off that extra pass. She saw the opportunity and she fired it, and just really, finding that far post and committing. That was a very, senior move by Jordan Austin.
Also plays basketball at Park Hill, a senior midfielder. Yeah, the goalkeeper was off her line, and Jordan just cleverly took the kickoff and just bombed one in from 40 yards plus for Park Hill's goal. And now a chip shot, and just missing the mark there is Jane Winkler, I believe. Yeah, Jane just kind of chipped it. Now we have a player shaken up. That is Sydney Conley, senior defender for Park Hill.
It's great build-up there, though, from Blue Valley. They're doing all the things right in and around the box. It's just that final touch or that final pass. They've got to get that a bit more refined to create some quality chances around the goal. But they're getting close.
Yeah, that was DeBuell again, as now Conley will check off the field. There's Ellen Nelson, who's been a pest down the right flank. Looking for Doral, but it's headed away. Good defense there by Elizabeth Backer, a senior defender. She's probably their top defender, one of the team leaders for the Huskies.
Yeah, Backer's a player that Pothoven's been, really impressed with too. Is the anchor of that back line for them. She reads the game well, does a good job of directing traffic, and especially with the wind, they play, with 4 back, but they've got that holding 6, and so they feel comfortable. Coach Pothoven told me having 3 back there, just given the communication with Liz Backer specifically. But they've now gotten caught by Park Hill twice now, and she told me coming into this game after losing 3-0 on Monday, they were fired up, they were not happy, and would imagine that with 25 minutes left in the first here, they're not going to be too happy at halftime if they're not able to level the score.
Good ball movement.
Great movement, and there they go.
Knocks it in. It was all set up by the run by Yates. A little quick touch there by Gagnon, and Abby Hoffman, a senior midfielder, puts it through. And just like Allie was mentioning, this team, despite being down 2-0, able to bounce back.
Yeah, that was just great ball movement, and that extra pass to find because they had a couple of players there that could have taken the shot, but that extra pass is what really set them up nicely there to get that first goal and to start climbing back out of the hole that they kind of created for themselves here.
I guess it was actually DeBuell will get the assist, and I thought it was Gagnon. And so instead, the assist will go to the freshman DeBuell. And we got a new ball game now at 2-1. Trying to get it on the foot of Gagnon. Once again, it's Blue Valley Northwest playing with a wind at their back around 20 miles an hour out of the north. And Park Hill playing against the wind. Allie mentioned they're playing on a fast surface. They're playing on field turf. But wind definitely a factor in first-round games and the semifinal games. And we know that because Blue Valley Northwest has a wind goalie and a against the wind goalie.
Well, and playing into the wind actually isn't as, it was
Yates trying to get on that ball in the box, but cannot.
Clearance made by number 16, Zoe Greenfield.
It's going to be a corner for Blue Valley Northwest.
Huskies corner to be taken by number 19, Abby Hoffman.
Yeah, you see Park Hill was the one that kind of sent that right in the middle of the field. So, and now the cross is in there and not too bad. Got it in the box, but not able to take advantage. So it'll be a goal kick for Park Hill. But I like the corner ball there. It was a pretty good ball.
Yep. Played nice to the back post, but like you said, no one could capitalize.
Yeah, Abby Hoffman sent it in nicely there. Just nobody could get ahead on it. Throw in for Blue Valley Northwest. Coming up, the championship game. You got St. Teresa's Academy and St. Thomas Aquinas will have that championship game. Doubleheader soccer here on Spectrum Sports. DeBuel able to draw the foul, and this is a ninth grader, really tall and wiry, but she's got skill, she's got good speed, and there's a future star, I think, for Blue Valley Northwest. She's also a left-footed player, and the coach is always looking for those left-footed girls. And sent into the box, headed. Oh, nice attempt there by. I think that was DeBuel who got her head on it, but Volk right there. Lauren, a senior goalkeeper. Let's see who yep, it was the freshman, but just not enough oomph on it.
Yeah, Megan Yates was making that run there to run inside. Could have gotten a foot on it, but just a little bit too much pace on the header.
There's DeBuel again, giving the back line problem, and now a giveaway, and DeBuel sends it to a teammate who punches it in. That's Yates. Wow, 2-2. So Park Hill, another giveaway. DeBuel, the freshman, finding Yates. And they combine to make it 2-2. Another assist for DeBuel, and the goal by Yates.
Great pressure there by DeBuel, just putting on the pressure, picking the pocket there, and then Megan Yates making a great run to be there to put that final touch on the ball just right into the back of the net. But a poor giveaway. Park Hill had this game, and now it's tied level 2-2. Blue Valley Northwest has got all the momentum right now.
Yeah, Koch was trying to get it back to the keeper, and instead Blue Valley Northwest said thank you very much, took advantage, and that freshman DeBuel, who we've been talking about, is such a future star for them. I think don't forget the future. She's a star now.
Well, it all started with a couple minutes ago, a poor pass out of the back, trying to get it out wide, overplayed it, created an opportunity to turn the ball over for Blue Valley Northwest on the throw-in, and then they just had all the momentum there going forward. So Park Hill's got to get the ball under control, got to play a little bit more relaxed and make smart passes, especially playing out of the back.
Yeah, you're thinking that Blue Valley Northwest down 2-0, having the wind at their back would be in big trouble, but they're able to get two unanswered goals, and they're right back in this one. And once again, they're playing without their star. Reagan Priest, a sophomore, probably will be their leading goal scorer. She's out with a groin injury, hopes to be back next week. Her sister, Kara, older sister, plays at UMKC, so following in her older sister's footsteps. But they're saying, hey, we'll play without our star, and some of their young players have stepped up. Hoffman, Yates, DeBuel, Gagnon, doing a great job up front. Alex Bueller in there as well, as this one sails over the crossbar. Ambitious there.
Yeah, had time to take a touch, but
I think that was a Shellhammer, the senior. Kind of have to adjust your shot with that wind at your back.
Loss on the restart.
Bloss will do the restarting as she'll kick from the 6-yard area. Kicking against the wind. And Stanek will just send it away. Stanek's probably been Park Hill's top player thus far in this tournament. She's had 2 goals, had a brace in their first game, and she's just a very active player. Let's see if they can get it to the door, and Yates with the takedown from behind. That'll be a foul. Paige Berry goes down. Park Hill with a restart. Oh, Yates, she is just a pet. She's everywhere.
they're really suffocating the wingers here for Park Hill, which that's where all their production comes from, or where they try to have most of their production come from. Coach Heavey telling me that, you know, Blue Valley, and you're putting that pressure on them out wide, that's taking away a lot of their momentum there. And as you've seen, Paige Berry's been getting pressured all day long, whether it's in Blue Valley's half or in Park Hill's half.
Good work there by the freshman, Emily Peterson, who's a defender. I'll tell you what, she doesn't look like a freshman. She's about 6 feet, and she is a strong young lady. So the freshmen, Blue Valley Northwest, look very good on the back line and up front with DeBuel and Peterson. Dilbeck back there as well is a very tall, wiry freshman. So they've got several good-looking ninth graders with this Blue Valley Northwest team. And there you see the effect of the wind as Sophie Shaw comes off her line and grabs the loose ball. Boy, that ball just died. So got up in the wind there.
Yeah, and I was saying earlier before the corner kick there for Blue Valley, playing into the wind isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it can help keep the ball on your foot a bit better instead of getting too far ahead of you. So there's pros and cons to both, but you see it there with the goalkeeper trying to play the ball back into play. You can definitely see which direction the wind is going just based on how quickly the ball's moving, based on who's kicking it or who's playing it back in.
Yeah. You see Sophie Shaw, the keeper. She's the with the wind keeper, and Karani will come in, the freshman keeper, when they go against the wind. Heads up! Head up the line! Heads up! There is Volk. Spelled W-O-E-L-K. Volk. I didn't expect 4 goals here in the first half. That's the shocker thus far. These teams playing their third game in the last 5 days. I thought we might have some heavy legs, but I guess youth prevails here.
Well, maybe the heavy legs on the defensive side with some of those mistakes could be a result of having played, like you said, so many games in such a short span of time. But it looks like it just took both sides.
And the offsides flag is up. DeBuel, good thought there. The AR caught her, though. But DeBuel always making her presence there in the 18-yard box. So.
Yeah, no heavy legs for DeBuel. She's been all over it today with a lot of energy and a lot of endurance early on.
Yep, she's clearly ahead of the back line. But she's an aggressive young player, and she knows that, that Priest is not playing, so she's had to step up. Hey, 2 assists in the first half. Done a great job for the team. I've seen her play the last 2 games, and you can see that she's got something out there that's special. And there she's got the takeaway, and now in space. Centering pass, just over the head there. Good thought there, trying to find Bueller. The Blue Valley Northwest able to keep possession.
It's a good recovery there.
Now they give it away. Yates, another foul from behind. Yates, an aggressive player. Restart for Park Hill at midfield. So that was Romsland. Ava got hit from behind. Now Austin hit one from just a little bit short of this for a goal. Let's see if she'll send it. Yeah, she's sending it down the field. Except this time the wind is in her face and the wind kills her shot. So she was the one with the long-range strike in the semifinals. Abby Allen trying to send it down the sideline in front of her coach. And, you know, Allie, a year ago I was talking to Coach Pothoven, and she said, a year ago we picked our team, we got like one practice, and we had to shut it down. It was miserable. You know, they couldn't keep practicing it. You know, everybody had to go home. I mean, they just really just got the team, got a practice in, ready to start the season, and all of a sudden, pandemic, and we're done. So they got to be excited about playing.
Oh, Kevin, I talked with both coaches about just that in our conversations, and you know, both of them were quick to point out the resiliency of their groups respectively, and just, you know, that the message that they're preaching this season after everything that these girls have been through is just have fun, be grateful, enjoy playing with your friends, enjoy being out here and getting to play soccer, because they know what it's like to have it ripped away right out from underneath them. So that's been showing, I think, just, you know, from both coaches' standpoint in the way that the girls show up to practice. Coach Evie telling me that, you know, the girls are showing up early. She doesn't have to tell them, she doesn't have to get on them about getting there at a certain time. They're motivated and excited just to be back and playing high school soccer.
And I believe they're back in school at the Blue Valley schools. And one thing during this pandemic that I've learned about the young people in the metro area, both boys and girls, it's the young people I'm not worried about. They're resilient, they'll adapt. It's the old grouchy guys like me that don't want to adapt to all the new changes, the Zooms and all the... I had a coach tell me that. He said, Kevin, I'd be worried about people like you, not the young people. The young people, they'll adapt. They'll be all right.
Well, I think I would consider myself a young person, but I'm sick of the Zooms, too. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you've done probably 10 times more Zooms than I have. This is another one of those super freshmen, Dilbeck. Shellhammer.
Go.
Trying to get it to Yates there. Stanek got a piece of it. Yates able to still get on the ball, trying to find Gagnon in the middle. Good defense there by Park Hill.
Early taken by number 18, Isabel Shellhammer.
I'll tell you, this Blue Valley Northwest team looks entirely different than they did at the start of this game. Playing very controlled, stringing some good passes together, recovering after a bad touch. Just seem to have finally gotten things under control and playing their game here in these last 10-15 minutes or so.
And a free kick here for Blue Valley Northwest. It'll be Shellhammer, the senior team captain. And take a look at Austin setting the defense for Park Hill. He's going to put up a three-player wall.
Emily Peterson.
Checking now to be Emily Peterson, one of the freshmen. She's a left footer and just sends it wide, and a goal kick for Park Hill. So look at all these freshmen. There's one of them. She's one of the top defenders for this team, Emily Peterson. You got DeBuell, you got Dilbeck, and you're going to see the second keeper when they go with the wind, Nemo Karani. She's a freshman. So you talk to Michelle, the coach for Blue Valley Northwest. She's got some older players, but then she's got these young freshmen that are really emerging, that she's trying to mix them in, knowing full well that they're very good players despite their age and being ninth graders.
Yeah, she was joking with me. You know, a lot of teachers around the school were asking her what the season was going to be like, what her team was, and she was like, "Oh, you know, we're young. We're gonna just kind of figure it out as we go." And then they start finding some success here early, and teachers were like, "Are you sandbagging us? Are you not being totally upfront with how good your team actually is. And yeah, still, I think for all teams here, a work in progress as the season gets rolling. But early, she's gotten a lot out of her young players.
See if Park Hill can. There's Enderle, who had the early goal. First goal of the match. DeBuel trying to run it down. It goes out of play, and we will take a timeout on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Back here at St. Thomas Aquinas High School. There's the Mocan Challenge going on for 2021. Third place game between Park Hill and Blue Valley Northwest. And it's turned into a shootout. Well, it started fast for Park Hill, working against the wind. A couple goals by Enderle and Austin, but Blue Valley Northwest working with the wind and with their super freshmen have battled back. Goals by Hoffman and Yates. And we got a 2-2 lockup here. Third place game. These teams coming in with young injuries, but the future look at these teams. See if they can find DeBuel. Nope, Park Hill will run the other way. Ella Nelson. She's been on the right flank duties for Park Hill. And their attack. There's Doral, but they're saying offsides by number 2 in white for Park Hill as she hits the deck.
That looked really close.
She had a goal on a PK Saturday. Let's see how you make the call here. You be the AR. Yeah, JD is one of their senior leaders going to Missouri State. Now the wind pushing the ball off the pitch there. It'll be a goal kick for Park Hill. Busy day for the ball girls. Once the ball leaves the field, the young ladies will get some exercise with the wind there. On this end right here, when it goes over the hill there, that's when the ball girls are grumbling a little bit, because that ball can go for a while once it gets over that hill there. Got a fenced-in area here. Hopefully the ball girls will be aided by that. But now, Blue Valley Northwest rejuvenated after down 2-0. I was thinking it was Park Hill that was the poised team that didn't panic, and they got down 2-0 to Shawnee Mission East. I thought their goose was cooked, but they were able to fight back and get the second half win 3-2. So both these teams have showed a good poise in getting down in matches. And that's a sign that these are teams going to be reckoned with throughout the year.
Yeah, that's why this is really anyone's game at this point, not even just because the score is currently level here, but like you said, these teams both have experience coming back from deficits and really just anyone's game at this point. But right now, Blue Valley Northwest is looking to be in complete control.
Not much on that one. Stanich will handle it as the center back. Now, Austin, see if they can link up play. Enderle. Here's Austin. Eyes up. Good feed to the freshman Berry. Works past the defender, using her speed. Can she get across in the box? Oh, nice defense there by Dilbeck. The ball is going to go over. They say it went out, and it'll be Blue Valley Northwest on the throw-in. There's the battle there on the line. Yeah, it went across the line there as Berry looked like she wanted a call there. No whistle forthcoming, and Jordan Austin nearly take away. Canyon trying to send it down the field, but no one there. In the dark unis for Blue Valley Northwest, so we'll get a goal kick.
Bloss on the restart.
Bloss has been handling the goal kicks. Kicking against the wind is Park Hill. They'll have the wind in the second half. That could be a huge advantage in a 2-2 matchup as we approach halftime here. The third place game of the Bob Durick Mocan Challenge. Bob Durick, the voice of the Saints, back a number of years ago, passed away in 2010. His daughter, Carrie, was a very good player here, played at the University of Kansas. Both of them are in the Saints Hall of Fame, if you're wondering who Bob Durick is. And I was talking to the former coach, Coach Ewing, and I said, how did you put together a tournament like this so early in the year, and what was the genesis, what was the mindset there? He goes, I just wanted to bring the best teams early on, and we could get a good measurement of how good we are, you know, when you play this early in the year.
And that's what a lot of the coaches have said, too, is that, you know, this tournament really is a good way to gauge just where you're at this point in the season and kind of use it as a learning experience to figure out where the holes are, where the strengths are, and then work from there. So great competition, but a great opportunity for these teams, too.
Gets it on her left foot and fires it off the side netting, we promised this time. But Izzy DeBuell, here's my notes. This is what I have. Fast, skilled, and left foot. And there it is. There's the left. Well, she shot it with her right that time, but she does have a good left foot. And she has 2 assists in the first half after goals by Hoffman and Yates for Blue Valley Northwest after they were down 2-0. You thought this was going to be a runaway. Park Hill got goals from Enderley and Austin, and they're playing against the wind, and all of a sudden Blue Valley Northwest is right back in this one. Here's Yates, who's had the good first half, kind of working between the defenders. Oh, she tried to square in the middle of the Gagnon, and the defender was right there.
Yeah, great footwork leading up to that pass there. Just can't play the ball square into traffic.
Get around those defenders is Enderling, and Dilbeck, the freshman, she's had a good game on the back line for Blue Valley and Northwest.
Yeah, just getting no help on the outside from Paige Berry there, making an overlapping run, which would have been helpful to play it outside and then give them an opportunity to play it wide into the box.
Counting down on your first half, coming up Hy-Vee at the half. Numbers and highlights brought to you by your employee-owned Hy-Vee stores. DeBuell drawing a crowd of white-shirted defenders there for Park Hill. They're crossing there. Yates was running in the box. They couldn't connect. Now Austin in space, sending the ball up to Doral. JD trying to get around the defender, the freshman, and we've got a whistle, and I think JD pushed in the back of the freshman, and that's what the call is. And B. Peterson on the restart for Blue Valley Northwest. Still got time to get something before halftime. Hoffman, Gagnon trying to turn. There's 3 white shirts there, and now the takeaway. Good defense there by Romslin, our Park Hill. Ella Nelson.
Good ball, just got to get numbers up.
See if she can cross it into the box. Well, now the defense by the other freshman on the other side, that is Peterson. So the outside backs are freshmen for Blue Valley Northwest, and very good players. And foul called on Blue Valley Northwest. Quick ball taken by Austin, trying to get it to JD, and there's the horn, and that's halftime. But a good one in the third place game here at the Bob Durick Mocan Challenge Girls Soccer Tournament. After a fast start by Park Hill, a couple of quick goals answered by a couple of quick goals by Blue Valley Northwest. 2-2 lockup at the break. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week.
Welcome back into the high school game of the week. We've got Blue Valley Northwest against Park Hill. Goal number 1 going to Park Hill. Chase Enderle putting on the pressure, strikes it from far range right into the left corner. Park Hill up first, 1-0. Next was Park Hill again. They're swinging it around. Chase Enderle sets it up nicely. Jordan Austin strikes it from range, far right post. Look at that placement. Park Hill takes the early lead, 2-0. But the goals did not stop coming. Blue Valley Northwest got their chance to get a goal on the board. Megan Yates taking it up the wing, plays it. Beautiful layout by Isabel DeBuell and a strike by Abby Hoffman right into the right-hand post. Great ball movement there from Blue Valley Northwest. Goal number 2 to level the score. Park Hill defensively, just bad ball protection. They're facing your net. Isabel DeBuell again, and Megan Yates making the run up the wing to slot it home. Level the score here, 2-2. Blue Valley Northwest, Park Hill at St. Thomas Aquinas. Second half underway. Coming up here next.
Ready for the second half kickoff on the Hy-Vee High School game of the week. Kevin White, Ali Trost, our entire Spectrum Sports crew, bringing you the action from St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Overland Park. This is the third place game of the Bob Durig Memorial MoKan Challenge, one of the best girls soccer tournaments in the city. It's an early tournament. And now we have a new goalkeeper for Blue Valley Northwest. That is Nemo Karani in there, and she will be the against the wind goalkeeper. She's just a freshman. No change for Park Hill in goal. Park Hill, the team in white, got off to the fast start. Led it 2-0. There is Nemo Karani, freshman keeper. She works best against the wind, I guess. Maybe she's got the stronger leg on the goal kicks. Here's DeBuell working. DeBuell on the cutback. Good ball into the middle, finding Hoffman. Hoffman trying to free herself for a shot. And she got free, but sent it wide, and it'll be a Park Hill goal kick. But I like the action there. Abby Hoffman had the first goal for Blue Valley Northwest, senior team captain.
You know, they nickname her Pickpocket, and that nickname came from just how elusive she is when tracking down players, and she's so patient in the midfield and waits for a player to make a mistake, and she'll pick your pocket. That's what Coach Pothoven was telling me this week. Just some clean, flawless interceptions, and when she picks the pocket, she'll try and find the post and place it perfectly, which, you know, we did see in that first half with her goal there for Blue Valley Northwest.
Nelson gonna take a shot, and it just goes over the crossbar. No good, but nice attempt there by Ella Nelson, a sophomore.
I like that look when you've got the wind and you can catch a defender with, you know, the way that her body was placed there. She kind of had the angle to take that shot, and she could have driven it further down to the end line to try to make it cross, but she saw the opportunity, try to take advantage of the wind there and maybe catch the goalie off her line. Not a bad look.
And freshman keeper, that goal kick working against the wind. So the wind really put the brakes on that one. Park Hill has the wind at their back. Blue Valley Northwest, the team in the dark uniforms, will be fighting against the north wind. Cool day. And a shot sailing wide. Enderle, again, boy, she's had a goal, the first goal of the game. She also had an assist on the Austin goal, so she's had a great game today. And she's really feeling it.
You just see a little bit off balance there with that shot. She had Paige Berry coming up the left side, but when you've got the wind in your favor against your back, you got to take those shots from distance.
Got whistles. Have a redo on the goal kick. So a do-over on the goal kick for the freshman Karani. This one a better attempt. Jordan Austin there to get it. Sent down the field as they're trying to hook. Has a goal. Yates, the cutback. Yates. Oh, good pass in the middle, but nobody could get on the ball.
Yeah, that was a great run up the flank. A really nice cut back, and she had a number of players that she could have connected with there. I think a little bit too much traffic there in the box, but not a bad play by Megan Yates. She's been fantastic today.
Here's JD. And she'll put it on her left foot. A little one hopper that's handled rather easily by Nemo.
Durrell, save made by Nemo Ferrari.
She'll go with the punt this time. And finds DeBuel.
That's out.
Girls on the side say it was out, so it'll be a Park Hill throw. Working the near side of the field. Be a Blue Valley Northwest throw in.
Getting congested out here on this wing. Both teams trying to play through each other.
Packed here on the near side. Time for a switching ball to the other side. Clear some space. I have a feeling this second half, get your thoughts. So what are you expecting? I think this is going to be a tightly contested action now that everything's level here.
Yeah, I got to say credit to Park Hill after getting up by 2 and then not falling behind, but conceding 2 goals there to stay in this game and keep the score level. It's essentially a 0-0 game, so both teams here are looking to find that breakthrough goal.
I just feel like everybody's not wanting to make a mistake, a giveaway, or see both teams kind of playing very cautiously to start the second half.
Yeah, Blue Valley Northwest has had some nice runs up the flanks, and Park Hill trying to find something outside the box with a few players taking some shots from range, but quality over quantity sometimes, and they just haven't been able to get anything that's been particularly close. But again, with that wind, you just never know what can happen. We saw that on Monday night. Park Hill knows that all too well.
There's a through ball to DeBuel, and the defender comes up, Bloss. No call. The freshman stays down on the ground. Say it was a clean tackle by Avery Bloss.
Yeah, she just planted her body there right in front of her, so didn't seem to actually go after DeBuel. But that was a hard fall there. You can see her kind of shaking it off.
She's going to stay out there. They need her. Trying to find Hoffman. Good defense there by Romsland, the junior. Let's go back to the action earlier in the tackle by Bloss.
Yeah, it looked like she was going for the ball, but just kind of got tangled up there with DeBuel a little bit, and DeBuel goes flying over her leg. I think that's the right call, though, with the no call.
We got a corner coming up for Blue Valley Northwest. As Park Hill sent it out, and they'll go short with Hoffman to DeBuel. These combinations they have. Oh, now the ball is taken away. Good hustle there by Barry. A little lackadaisical on the pass, and you can get burned in this sport as they get it to JD, but there's defenders sandwiching her.
Short corners can be a really good trick play, and if you can play to your strengths, which for Blue Valley Northwest it is playing and combining outside and trying to play through the middle, but communication is key, and it looks like there was just miscommunication there on the pass.
They're going to switch the attack. Shellhammer on the outside. Now she's going to send it toward goal. Oh! Hit the crossbar. Or did it hit the crossbar of the football? Okay, the football crossbar. There's 2 crossbars right there. And that's why the whistle sounded. Yeah, okay, let's see here. It was going there, and then, yeah, up right there, okay. They're right next to each other.
I like that decision, though. She took advantage of the bounce, had some nice leverage there on the ball, just had to get over it a little bit more, but not a bad strike.
And Blue Valley Northwest to throw from the near side. Ashton Garm, senior, does the honors. Nelson trying to get it to Doro there. Pass goes wide. Throw in a midfield for Park Hill.
Nelson on the
As
throw.
we get a substitution.
Correction, throw to be taken by Cassie Code.
The Morgan Woodward, senior midfielder, checking out. And out goes Paige Berry, freshman, giving them some very good minutes here in this 2-2 tie. Anderle in the star with the goal and assist for Park Hill.
She's been a great creator for the Trojans today.
So she's playing with a lot of confidence out there. She challenges the back line for Blue Valley Northwest. Third place game. So these teams won their first game but lost in the semifinals, but they lost to two of the best teams in the metro area, St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Teresa's Academy. And you'll see those teams in the championship of the 2021 Bob Durig Memorial MoKan Challenge. And I'll tell you what, you glance through those rosters for those two teams, she's going to college, she's going to college, she's going to college, she's going to college. It's just, I mean, you talk about the two most talented teams in the metro area. That's St. Teresa's and St. Thomas Aquinas. And that's not having seen too many teams in the area, but just by all the colleges listed for those teams, or for their players on their team. Hoffman will send it back to the freshman Peterson, and they'll try to find Izzy on the sideline. The touches here by Blue Valley Northwest. They want to play this 1-2 touch game and possession game. That's what Pothoven, their coach, was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now they go to the outside to Shellhammer. Shellhammer trying to find a teammate, and does to Hoffman. Hoffman tried to cross it there. I think she was looking for DeBuell there in front of the 6.
Yeah, she had the opportunity to take the shot, just looking for that extra pass, but had options for sure.
Garm's taking a long-range, ambitious shot there, and
yeah, just looks for the extra pass, but could have probably set herself up for a nice shot there.
Anderling tried to find Doro on the link up.
Clearance made by Luther.
And now the 50-50 ball as Wolk will send it away. Buell to play in. Bueller. And we got a corner kick coming up here for Blue Valley Northwest. Here's Izzy DeBuell, and sent that one over the crossbar. She couldn't get on top of that kick. She'll laugh it off and get back.
Great first touch there. Her first touch and her ball control is impeccable, but just aired it there, and yeah, you can see her kind of laughing that one off. She'll probably want that one back.
Bloss will handle the goal kick. You see the wind blowing the ball. That's how strong the wind is on the field turf. It's at Park Hill's back. Park Hill will have the goal kick. Hoffman will send it all the way back to Karani in those goal kicks against the wind.
That was kind of risky there, the one-touch play, kicking into the wind.
Yeah, just you can see
Park Hill gets to it, though.
the wind effect. Handball
Yep.
called on the defender there, Backer. So we get a
Just an
dangerous
unfortunate
free
bounce.
kick here.
That's another thing when you're playing on turf. The ball can take those weird bounces. Yeah, you see that the pass and it plays off of 21's back, and she just kind of couldn't get control over it. Bounces up and hits the
Lining
wrist,
up for
but
the
still a
free kick for
handball.
the Trojans, number 21, Jordan Austin.
It'll be Austin who has the second Park Hill goal. She's going to take the free kick here, and this is a dangerous spot. She already has 2 goals in the tournament, one in the semifinals, one here in the third place game. Tried to go short post there, near post, and just missed. Good idea, though.
Very good idea.
Let's go back to the semifinals where she had the keeper off the line here. Allie, how long a shot is this? She's just gonna bomb away from distance, and it'll work out. Look at this long distance dedication, and there it is.
Catches the wind, catches the bounce, catches the St. Teresa's goalkeeper.
That's like
just off of
60
her
yards.
line. Yeah, she was about what, 55 yards there.
Yeah. I sold her short with that 40 to 50. That was like 50 to 60 yarder.
And she really shook up that St. Teresa's team. I was talking with Coach Welch this week, and she said that after 10 minutes after that goal happened, they kind of played out of sorts. So, that's what a goal like that can do. It's fun to watch and fun to play back, but it can...
Enderling, just missed. And boy, talk about having a big game. Number 17 in white having a huge game.
I feel like we're going to keep seeing a lot more shots like that from this Park Hill team for the remainder of this game. A little less than 25 minutes left, but takes a nice cut there, takes a touch, and then just bombs it, and not a bad shot. Just a little bit off target.
Let's see if they try to play out of the back instead of just kicking it. Nope, they're going to kick against that wind, and that ball's not going to get much distance when you're working against the wind. It's Gagnon getting back to Dilbeck. I guess they're going to work out of the back. Yates.
Looks like they've got Carly Gagnon playing back in more of her traditional midfield role. They had her in a bit of a false 9 to make up for the absence of Reagan Priest, and was playing outside of herself. Did a good job, but as far as creating and finishing chances goes, for this Blue Valley Northwest team, it's playing it up the flanks and then getting the ball across into the box and finding someone there to finish. And Coach Podhoven saying that was just not where Gagnon is most comfortable, just a true midfielder. But yeah, you would imagine that Reagan Priest being out there would definitely have an impact on this game as far as the scoreboard's concerned.
Yeah, they expect her to be their leading goal scorer. You see Morgan Woodward
Austin was a restart.
getting the restart going for Park Hill as they'll send it down the field.
It's not a bad idea, just too much on the pass and gets out of bounds, but you got to take advantage of those moments.
Kenzie Heavey, second-year coach, so work with Park Hill South, is a psychologist for school. So don't try to pull any mind games on your coach there. She has you all figured out.
She was pretty transparent in our conversation, just how difficult it's been dealing with COVID so early on in her career here as the coach with this Park Hill team, but says that Brant Bell, who was formerly the head coach of this program, has been incredibly helpful. He's part of the coaching staff again, took last year off, but has been fantastic. Lets her kind of take the lead. It's her team, but the girls really, really respect him, and they've got a good rapport there on the coaching staff.
Yeah, Bell was their coach when they won in 2018 in Class 4, the state championship. Like I said, we've kind of come into this stalemate with these teams. You know, they're just not Nothing getting anything going after that 4-goal shootout in the first half. Everybody being very cautious. Really get anything going.
This might be when the heavy legs start to really sink in.
Early
Early on in the game, you could tell both teams just kind of caught off guard maybe a little bit, trying to settle into their style of play and letting up some early and maybe even easy mistakes there. But this might be where the fatigue starts to set in after how many games both these teams have played in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, 3 games in 5 days. So started on Saturday, played on Monday, and now on Wednesday. The ball is sent out. It's going to be a corner kick for Park Hill. Coming up, the championship game, St. Teresa's Academy, St. Thomas Aquinas. Talent-rich team is going to square off for the 2021 MoKan Challenge. And there's a good ball. They got a foot on it there. It couldn't send it to the frame, though. I think that was Ellen Nelson kind of took a whack at it on credit volley as DeBuel kind of worked up, and
things are getting a little chippy here.
DeBuel able to draw the foul. Restart for Blue Valley Northwest.
Things were getting physical on that corner kick in the box there. Kind of see both teams getting a little chippy here, but good call on the foul there on DeBuel. Which takes a cut inside, and yeah, that no ball there. That was all body from Ellen Nelson.
Blue Valley Northwest keeping the possession. Now Stanek able to get it away, send it down the field, and JD will get on the ball, and she's going to use her speed there. Can they deny her? She chips a shot in. Easy goal save there by Nemo Karani.
Some good defense, too, there from Blue Valley Northwest, and JD just didn't really have much help coming her way into the box or up the wing.
She was the Lone Ranger out there, using her speed as she's headed to Missouri State. Has 1 goal on a PK. That was in their first round game Saturday. Does Doral. Now, when it gets to be, pretty even soccer, it's usually a little mistake by one team that somebody can take advantage of. And seen it too many times before on the pitch. As here's DeBuel. Get it up the field as she's got defenders draped all over her. They're able to take it away. Good defense there by Cassie Koch.
Ball was by number 5, Abby Allen.
DeBuel. She's looking for some runners. She needs some help there. She'll play it ahead now to Gagnon.
It's a nice job dribbling out of pressure. Great give and go there.
DeBuel, knocked away there. That's Bloss coming over and sending it out, and now DeBuel was slow to get up.
DeBuel's looking a little gassed. She's been on the ball quite a bit, and nice ball in.
That's Bloss again.
Couldn't really find anyone there.
Yeah, Bloss has done a good job, the center back here.
Yeah, there goes DeBuel, and just kind of got caught there on the clearance. You can see the frustration as she goes down.
Throw in for Blue Valley Northwest. Shot on goal, always dangerous. As that was Amy Winkler. Right-footed hooking shot that's handled by Wolk. And there's a goal kick with the wind, and to see the difference, how far the ball travels and gets that nice field turf bounce as well.
Well, when you're talking about dangerous opportunities, too, when you've got the wind and then you've got the turf on top of that, all it takes is one bad bounce for a defender, and you've got, you know, a number of what we've seen so far, this Park Hill team, midfielders, forwards running in to try and get a touch on it, and all it takes is one bad bounce to set up a JD for you know, a clean shot on goal, which they've had plenty in this half so far. So just, you can tell their strategy is to try to capitalize on that wind and get one from far range.
Foul whistled on, I believe, JD there. Number 2 is battling Winkler, and now Dilbeck to play out of the back for Blue Valley Northwest. 15 and some change left in the 3rd place game of the Bob Durig Memorial Mocan Challenge. Park Hill and White taking on Blue Valley Northwest. All the goals in the first half, nothing doing in the second half. Ella Nelson running on it for Park Hill. Dilbeck coming up with the defense. Bodies colliding out there, and they'll call a foul on Dilbeck and a free kick for Park Hill. And with the wind at their back, this is another dangerous free kick, and I think Jordan Austin is strolling up there, and she's the one going to take it. She's always dangerous with the ball in her foot. Yep, there's Jordan. She's over it. Look out.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Coach Evie was just saying how the technique that Austin shows is just fantastic, and she's really never seen anything like it, the way she can strike the ball with her laces.
She's going to UCM. This one a little short. Now let's see if Blue Valley Northwest can counter. Nope, they just send it down the field. Bloss in midfield. The center back will handle things for Park Hill and try to reset another offensive go-round for the Trojans. Yes. Good defense there by Dilbeck, but it's going to be a corner for Park Hill. Dilbeck a little slow to get up there. She dusts herself off.
Number 7, Ella Nelson.
Ella Nelson is tracking toward the corner for the
Nelson to take the corner.
And let's see how they want to play this. Once again, the wind on an in-swinger will push it toward the goal, and that's what they're doing, an in-swinger.
And clear number 21, Emily Peterson.
It's like Peterson was the player that got the header, and that was Blue Valley Northwest defender. So
it's nice marking there by Blue Valley Northwest, but another opportunity.
All right, one more go-around for Ella Nelson. This one toward the goal, and it bounces around. Dangerous ball. Nothing doing for Park Hill. Everything but the finish. Enderling going to take a shot. This one wide. Wow, that ball was in the 6th there for a little while here, and Park Hill not able to take advantage. Just going to drop down, and okay, Nemo did push it out. And you saw her, after she hit it, she fell back and moved the net around. That kind of got me thinking maybe the ball got moved by the net, but that was Nemo falling back in her own goal.
Barely went over the head of Abby Hoffman, too. I almost thought on the first go, before we got to see the replay there, that Abby Hoffman may have headed the ball in, but really close call there for Blue Valley Northwest. Great corner by Ella Nelson.
But good keeping by Nemo there. She's able to punch it out, and her momentum carried her back into her goal.
The momentum or the wind?
I don't know. A little of both there. As Blue Valley Northwest going to try to take advantage. Quick throw in by DeBuell. She finds Gagnon. Enderling playing on both ends, offensively and defensively. And a free kick awarded to Park Hill. As Austin will take it quickly. Send it up the field. Ella Nelson using that speed, now finds JD. JD waiting for some teammates to connect with. Stanich working the left side. Again, she's been one of the stars for Park Hill, and she sends it off Dilbeck, and we'll have a corner. And we've seen these corners be problematic if you're Blue Valley Northwest. Now they're going to say throw in instead. I thought it was a corner, and they said
ball went out. Stanich gonna take a shot that ends up on the side netting.
Just a little off balance there. Couldn't get enough of her foot on it and sends it out of bounds. But Park Hill putting the pressure on here in these last few minutes and creating those opportunities. Again, when you've got that wind, corner kicks, free kicks, taking these shots out from far range, as we've seen Jane Doral do quite a bit here in this half.
JD takes a shot. It goes out wide. And we'll take a timeout with a player substitution as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Back to action here in the third place game at St. Thomas Aquinas of the Bob Durig Missouri Kansas Challenge. Park Hill in white, Blue Valley Northwest in the dark uniforms. 2-2 lockup, under 10 to play for third place. So this could get crazy down the stretch here. We've seen Park Hill, who's playing with the wind, by the way, so they've got that on their side. Earlier we saw Shawnee Mission East able to get fifth place in this tournament as they were able to beat Lee Summit North, and then Kearney took care of Scion for seventh place. Championship game after this is St. Teresa's Academy against St. Thomas Aquinas. You're not going to want to miss that one, as two of the top teams in the Metro will square off here as Park Hill again pressuring. This is freshman Paige Berry. Defense there. A couple of good freshmen battling there, and Peterson and Berry. As Koch will throw in for Park Hill. She's got a long throw in. They get it on the foot of JD. Can't turn. Senior forward, Jaden Doral. Headed to Missouri State. Here goes Nemo, another attempt against the strong north wind. Enderle. Nelson. Nelson into the middle. Romsland. Good ball movement. And now Enderle going to take a crack at it and hits the football goal post above the crossbar, but I like the effort. She has probably been the Park Hill star. She has a goal and an assist in this game. And
yeah, you can tell when she gets the ball just outside the box, her only initiative is to take the shot. Just under 10 minutes to go here, where time's running out, but JD's knocking on the door.
Nelson able to get through the defense. Backer there to close her down low. Stanich crosses it in, looking for Enderle. Ball still alive. And now Jordan Austin going to take a whack, and her right foot shot curls wide. Jordan has the second goal. Enderle and Austin, the two goals for Park Hill, and Jordan had some momentum coming up on this shot here.
Now I wonder if that was a foul from behind there on looked like it might have been, but again, just those strikes from far out for Park Hill between JD, Austin, and Enderle. That's what they're looking to do here, to try and pull one back and get the lead.
Clearly, Park Hill with the momentum here in the late stages. They're putting the pressure on. They got the wind at their back, and Nemo Karani being tested here as we round this one out. Third place game of the MoKan Challenge. What happens usually, Allie, as you know this, you get all hunkered in there and you can get countered very quickly, but you got to play it against the wind on your counter if you're Blue Valley Northwest.
Yeah, Isabel DeBuel playing pretty high up here.
That's who they want to get the ball. Yeah, that's who they want to get the ball to. This is Bloss, one of the defenders, playing up. Stanich. You see more and more bodies moving forward for Park Hill as they try to get this second half win. Possession game, Allie, really in favor of Park Hill, but still the score still 2-2 as time winding down.
No shortage of opportunities for this Park Hill Trojans team, though. They've had plenty of chances. Only a few of them quality, though. Still 5 minutes to pull one back here for Park Hill, but
now they got a corner for Park Hill. It'll be Ella Nelson again. She's done a good job with those. An in-swinger with the wind blowing out of the north has been the recipe. Let's see if they can get it done. A lot of white shirts in the box. This is a low one, tipped by JD. Nelson able to control it on the side for Park Hill. Let's see if she sends it in the box again. She does. Out to Austin, and she, just over the crossbar. That's Jordan Austin. We got the football crossbar and the soccer crossbar, and I think that's where it went.
Double doink, nice little touch back here. And really good technique for Jordan Austin there, approaching the ball, getting over it. Just went over the top, but really good technique, just couldn't get over it just a hair more. Gets the double doink.
And now here's Izzy DeBuell. Koch all over with the defense, but it'll be a Blue Valley Northwest throw. And they get it into Hoffman. Taken away by Jordan Austin and Park Hill. The giveaway. Izzy DeBuell is open. The flag stays down. Is he going to fire it? And her left foot shot just sails wide. That was her strong side. The left foot is Austin now slow to get up. As the clock stops for an injury timeout.
Oh.
Non-contact.
Non-contact, that's never good. Looked like it was, could have been a knee there.
Yep.
You could tell in her face that she knew right away that something wasn't right.
Well, a team that's already riddled with injuries. Maybe getting another one here is
Jordan Austin.
Maybe an ankle situation as you see the pain she's in on the field.
Oh, yeah. It's the hard, unavoidable part about soccer sometimes, Kevin, is just some of those injuries, those little tweaks. It just takes one bad motion, one bad movement. Oh, yeah, that... At first I thought that was a knee, but it looks like her entire outside of her right foot there just kind of twists, and you can see it on her face as she comes down, walking off very tenderly, but just off balance trying to play the ball, and her ankle took the brunt of it there.
It'll be Sydney Conley taking her place out there on the back line for Park Hill as we wind this one down.
We said coming into this game that injuries were the storyline between these two teams, and not just injuries, but injuries to key players, and Jordan Austin definitely one of those for this Park Hill team, so that's got to hurt for Coach Heavey and this Park Hill Trojans girls team.
There's Conley out there, 18 in white. Yeah, they already lost Cato to a collarbone injury, and now this, and they've had other amazing players. Mertz out.
Always hard, but especially hard when there's only so few minutes left in the game.
And here's JD trying to use her speed, takes the shot. Nemo up to the challenge, makes the two-handed save.
Great save by Nemo coming off of her line to get up and intercept that one there, but a good look by JD. Park Hill's been knocking on the door. They just haven't been able to get one in.
That's Izzy. I thought she was on this side. She's everywhere. She's on that side, this side. That's how important she is. Number 13, dark uniforms for Blue Valley and Northwest. She's had 2 assists in this game. Goals by Hoffman and Yates. So we're tied at 2-2. And the Park Hill throw-in. You see the teams for the championship game making their way out onto the pitch on the far side in their warm-ups. Watching there. Interested to see how this one goes as Dilbeck is now shaken up as she's taken down. And we've seen her down on Saturday, and now she's injured her leg again.
She's holding on to her left hip there. Looks like hard to tell if she was. Yeah. Looks like she just got caught on the foot of Chase Enderly there and came down really hard on that left hip. Oh, yeah, she didn't even have any footing and just slammed the entire left side of her body.
She was shaken up Saturday and spent the second half of Saturday's game kind of loosening up her body on the sidelines. And, you know, Coach Pothoven, she's got a lot of injuries as well for her team, so she didn't want to see this. One of her star freshmen shaken up.
Able to come off unassisted, though, which is usually a good sign, so.
Stop with the injury timeout. Just over 2 left. It'll be a free kick, a restart now. Yeah, there's Jordan Austin tending to her ankle or foot injury. Lost the shoe and the sock. As we wind this one down, let's see if Blue Valley Northwest or Park Hill can get it done in the closing moments of this matchup. Soccer cliche, the dying moments of the match. And that's a good thought. Get it to Izzy DeBuell and say throw in for a Stanich for Park Hill. Allison waits on a substitution, and Enderling back in, and she's been the star of the game with the goal and assist for Park Hill. See if they can get it to number 17 in white here. Still got 69 seconds to go. Anybody's game. Hoffman trying to send it down the field and looking for Shellhammer. Looks like it's PK time coming up after this. That's how they've been working it here. Games are tied. They go right to PKs, and now the player is knocked down.
Kind of surprised that's not a call there.
No call there, as you hear the grumbling from the Blue Valley Northwest faithful.
Bit of a shove on the back is what it looked like. And
Mueller trying to get away from traffic. Hoffman, no. Just a scrum on the near side is all we got now. Can they break free? Still got time. JD in space. Sends it down the field. Enderling got to chase it down and try to get a shot off with less than 10 seconds. The wind pushing that ball out. And that'll wind out the clock, and it's PK time.
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go back to the sideline action here in the no call.
All regulation ties except in the championship
Did
game
Gagnon
are
go down on her own, or did Romsland send her away? Romsland got her tongue in the side of her cheek going, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, usually when the arms are extended, that usually is grounds for a foul, but it was a no call there. Could have been a game changer there for Blue Valley Northwest to get a free kick right outside of the box, but.
Are we doing PKs or are we doing time here? All right, PKs, yeah, this is a very time-oriented tournament, so when you get to the tied at the end of regulation. They've been going to PKs because they want to keep the time slots to their different matches on Saturday and also on Monday. So we'll have 5 go to the spot, and we'll just decide it that way. We'll get the wrap up of the third place game here in the MoKan Challenge after this timeout. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Well, getting ready for penalty kicks in the third place game in the MoKan Challenge. All our goals coming in the first half. It was a shootout in the first half with Park Hill getting off to the fast start with the early goals answered by Blue Valley Northwest. As the 5 girls are coming out. Let's see who's going to do the honors as we take a look at some of the highlights. The goals early on. It was Enderly early on. The takeaway in the back of the net. And then she would assist Jordan Austin on this nice touch here back to Jordan, who got it past the keeper. And it was 2-0 as we're ready to go, as it'll be JD with our first PK. And a save by Nemo Karani.
Nemo Karani read that like a book. What a dive. And that really helped set the tone now for this Blue Valley Northwest team. To miss that first PK is a big, just takes the wind out of the sails for Park Hill. So we'll see if Blue Valley Northwest can now capitalize on their PK. But great read there by Nemo. Yeah, just look at that dive and picks the right direction.
Hoffman connects upper 90. So after 1 round, it's 1-0 Blue Valley Northwest.
Got a lot of respect for players who pick the upper 90 as their go-to PK. Usually the safest is to slot it down low to one of the corners and try to make the goalkeeper get down, but that was a perfect placement there.
All right, Enderly coming in. She's been the star of the game for Park Hill. And a goal and an assist. Headed to Air Force, senior midfielder. And she's been playing with a lot of confidence. Can she beat the freshman? Oh, yeah. Big game for
just another
Enderly,
day.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done. Again, another top corner shot, just picks the top left corner, and Nemo didn't have a chance on that one, but keeping this Park Hill team in the game.
Carly Gagnon goes low and beats the keeper. 2-1 after 2, Blue Valley Northwest.
The third Park Hill penalty to be taken by number 12.
Yep, just picks her corner, slots it low. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to defend as a goalkeeper, is just being able to quickly get down in addition to picking the right side.
And they're kicking with the wind, so the keepers are at the disadvantage. Ball getting extra velocity by the wind. Here's Estanich. And another save by Nemo, flying into her right and gets the gloves on it.
Great athleticism there. Not only picks the right side, but makes it just a diving reach to punch it out wide, and she's been fantastic so far in this round of PKs.
Nemo Karani been the star with 2 stops.
It's a veteran save.
Here's Backer for Blue Valley Northwest. And she goes straight on. And it's now 3-1 Blue Valley Northwest after 3. So Park Hill, they're going to have to win this round, or it is over. And Blue Valley Northwest will get third place. Backer, wow, right down the middle. That's where they say is the best place to go.
Tons of power there.
Yeah, and went high. Well, it's all riding on Ella Nelson. She has to knock this in. If she's denied, Blue Valley Northwest gets third place. And she strikes it in. Well, Park Hill still alive in round 4.
The fourth Huskies penalty to be taken by number 20.
Yeah,
Alex
nicely
Bueller.
done there. Just a lot of power on it. With the pressure, too, of keeping her team in the game, that's not to be overlooked.
And it's going to be Alex Bueller, junior midfielder. And Park Hill really needing a stop, and they don't
Alex
get it.
Bueller.
And 4 for
Scoring
4,
summary.
as it's
For
now
Park Hill, and
4-2, and that will do it. Blue Valley Northwest celebrates third place as they are perfect on the PKs. 4 for 4, and how about their freshman keeper,
Final score.
Nemo Karani, with 2 saves, getting hugs from her teammates as she denies Park Hill twice, and third place in the 2021 Bob Durick Memorial Mocan Challenge goes to Blue Valley Northwest. And Allie, it looked like they were dead in the water. They're down 2-0 first half, and let's go back to some of those saves on the PKs by the freshman keeper.
Yeah, Nemo Karani, just the MVP of this round of penalty kicks. Usually you bank on someone coming up and hitting one wide or hitting one over the top, but she had to use her strengths, her athleticism to make those saves and deny Park Hill the opportunity to win that third place title here tonight. What a round there for Nemo. That was just fantastic. Really impressive there from the young keeper.
Well, special thanks to all the folks here at St. Thomas Aquinas, including Sarah Burgess, all her best as she goes into retirement. The coaches, Michelle Pothoven and Mackenzie Hebe, our producer, Joe Novacek, for Allie Trost, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcast crew. Kevin Weich saying so long from the 2021 Bob Durick Mocan Challenge. Third place goes to Blue Valley Northwest, 4-2 on PKs. As we say goodnight from St. Thomas Aquinas in Overland Park, and have a great Easter weekend. Good night, everybody.
By the Buell in the 17th minute. Yates assisted by the Buell in the